What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth KIMCHI here. Welcome to the show. So I wanted to put out something from my good buddy Lord Answerus. He asked me if I could do a show on how to mod a Padme squad. So today we're going to get it. If you're new to the channel, I enjoy playing the game so much that I want to help people out. Help you be prepared for what you're going to come up to when you get to the 3.2 million galactic power. And I want to say Division 3, but I know they're changing the whole division thing. So I just want to help you be prepared. Alright, so let's get right into this. So first we're going to take a look at Padme, of course. Alright, so there's kind of two ways you can run a Padme squad. If you have a very high relic Padme team, very high tenacity, then you can run them really slow. Because the more debuffs that she can dispel when she gets her first turn, the cunning plan, the more stacks of protection you're going to get and the harder you're going to start hitting. Alright, so I do like a couple things with their abilities. The aggressive negotiations. It can't be evaded. That's awesome. There's so much out there with evasion. It makes me sick. So it's so good that she can basically use her basic without being evaded. And then when she does that, all Galactic Republic allies, they gain protection up. So I'm sure everyone already knows, but protection up is based off of your health. So you've got to have health. Alright, so we talked about cunning plan. You know, the more debuffs that you put on the Galactic Republic, and if she can actually use that ability, she's going to dispel all the debuffs. Everyone's going to get massive amounts of protection up, and it's going to basically be over after that. Alright, next is the Graceful Assault. So this is a pretty big hit, stuns for one turn, can't be copied or dispelled, and then all light side allies, and that's nice how it says all light side allies, with protection up and Jedi Knight Anakin assist. So it's a pretty big AoE, I guess not AoE hit, but where everyone assists, which is pretty cool. Alright, and then always a choice. So of course Padme is immune to fear, that's great. So I guess she was kind of brought in to take on Darth Revan teams. I can beat some low level Darth Revan teams with my Padme. That's not what I'm using her for. I'm using her to take out Kylo Ren unmasked teams. Alright. So in her ability, it's kind of like Darth Treya's. When everyone attacks out of turn, Darth Treya, they just start defeating themselves. But with Padme, teammates get protection up. Alright, so let's get into her stats a little bit. So I have her at a respectable 80,000 health, 59,000 protection, 283 speed. So I take on Kylo Ren unmasked team. It's usually what I face with Padme. You know, in my division, 9 out of 10 times they always have Kylo Ren unmasked, and it's always on the front wall. So Padme just eats through them alive. They can be full relic 7 and they still lose. So if you have Kylo Ren unmasked teams, be careful with Padme. Alright, so like I said, Kylo Ren with his 30 speed boost, they still don't get over like 275 or 280 is probably the fastest I've seen. So Padme outruns them. Alright. Now when Padme, you know, when she does the cunning plan right off the bat, everyone gets protection up and they can't be critically hit. They can't be debuffed. Alright. So tenacity, I always like tenacity. You know, when they don't have any protection up, I don't want her getting stunned, ability blocked, nothing like that. I want her to be able to go all the time. Okay, so offense, you know, kind of hard to describe that because they get protection up and they do hit pretty hard. So I don't really use her for my damage dealer, even though any of them, even R2 with burn, can take everybody out. You got to have those protection ups. Okay. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the actual mods. So I have her modded for health and defense. So I use my own experience in the battles that I go through to how I mod my toons. And top meta report. So top meta report has her health, health, health. Speed on the arrow. And then health, health, health. Because she has to survive. You know, the more health up out there, you know, the protection up is based off of health. So we'll go through our mods. We'll go clockwise. So we have offense with speed. We got a speed arrow. Look at the tenacity. Almost 10% tenacity. 4% protection. Okay, maxed out health here. With more tenacity. Defense. I like percentages. Percentages go a lot better. Okay, maxed out health here. More tenacity. Health. More tenacity. And then defense. More tenacity. So that's how I have her at 87% tenacity. 80,000 health. Almost 60,000 protection. So this Padme right here does very well. So she's at relic 4. What I use her for, I do not need to relic her up higher. You know, the more relics you go, you know, I've already put out videos, the harder it gets for you. So just kind of keep them where they need to be to take out teams. You know, when you get to Division 3 where I'm at, you've got to have counter for counter, team for team. So Padme takes out Kylo Ren mass teams easy at relic 4. I'm leaving her alone. All right, let's move on. So next you got Ahsoka Tano. So Ahsoka Tano is really good. You know, I just recently reliced her because moving up to Division 3, I thought for sure, you know, I would need to relic her at least. I had R2 and Ahsoka not reliced. So I went ahead and took her to relic 2. Now, I have her modded for crit chance and tenacity. You know, I love tenacity. I do not want her getting ability blocked or stunned. She assists and she dispels. So I want her to have a tenacity. Okay, so top meta report has her modded for offense and crit chance. I totally understand that. You know, when she's full relic and I have better mods, I probably would switch to that. So the mods that I have are not in game. Okay, so they might have her modded for speed on the arrow, of course, critical damage on the triangle, health on the circle, and then offense on the cross. So I do like her focus slash. That's awesome. She dispels all buffs, and it can't be evaded. That's amazing. Now, on a critical hit, she dispels all debuffs on herself and another random Galactic Republic ally. That is awesome. All right. Next up, the protective maneuver. Everyone gets health back up. You know, if Jedi Knight Anakin or General Kenobi is an ally, she deals damage. And if they're both an ally, she does damage a third time. So you've got to have Snips, Anakin, Kenobi together. Always in 5v5. All right. And then Daring Padawan. This is pretty crazy. So if you had a very high relic Ahsoka with very good mods, she could be insane. She has plus 40% max health, 10% evasion, 10% critical chance, and plus 25 speed. Now let's get to the crazy point. These values are doubled while she has critical hit immunity. And then, of course, if Jedi Knight Anakin is an ally, she gets critical hit immunity for 2 turns at the start of each encounter. That is crazy. So, plus 80% max health, and she gets another 50 from Padme lead, so pretty crazy. Plus 50 speed. Let's get into her stats. All right. So 31,000 health. I needed some protection on her, so I put a protection circle because the secondaries were better and I don't have that good health yet, but I'm farming for it. Okay, so you got that health, protection, speed. She gets plus 50% or plus 50 speed boost, so 252. She assists all the time, so I like to have tenacity on her, so 202 speed has been working very well. Tenacity at 67%. I'm hoping to get that to at least 80%. All right. Damage, like I said, with all their stacks of protection, they hit a lot harder. But look at that critical chance. 95%. My Ahsoka Tano is like my Vader. She crits all the time on almost every single hit. If there's no, you know, crit hit immunity built into your kit, you're going to get crit hit. All right. So we'll take a look at her mods. Okay, starting off with, start from clockwise. So you got the offense. I do need to level this up, but I'm just trying to think of maybe if I can get a better mod. So we'll talk a little bit about that too. So if you're farming for in-game mods, the reason why I haven't like 6-dotted this, because it has protection, offense, which is cool, tenacity and speed, but I do want crit chance. You know, if it had crit chance on it, or I might switch off of tenacity mods, so I'm not sure if I want to, you know, take this as 6 dots. So I'm keeping it there for now. On the cross, we got speed, of course. It's got crit chance. It's got offense. You know, I don't think that's end game either. Go to the triangle. So this one here is a good mod. The speed, the reason why I keep it is because it's on Ahsoka. To me, she doesn't need a lot of speed because she assists so much. But it's got protection. She needs to survive. It's got more offense. If that offense was a percentage, oh, this would be a really nice mod. Then it's got 3% crit chance. Okay, on the cross, we got offense, of course. You know, top meta report has her modded for to hit hard. So offense, it's got tenacity. It's got, look at that protection, 6%. You know, you want her to survive. Circle, I've got +5 speed. I know it's terrible to be a gold mod and have only 5 speed, but that's why I have it on Ahsoka. She doesn't need the speed. Look at the crit chance, +7% crit chance. Okay, and on the diamond, you know I like tenacity. It's got tenacity. It's the only reason why I haven't moved this mod to something different, because I like tenacity. All right, let's go ahead and move on to R2-D2. So he needs a home, so he's rolling with my Padme team. I don't even use him in 3v3 anymore, but he is pretty good. You know, like his electro shock prod to get an 80% chance to stun. Then his smoke screen, I'll put this on Kenobi. You know, his burn, it's actually pretty helpful. It can't be evaded, and with all the protection up stacks, it does hit pretty hard. Okay, and then combat analysis, he does give all allies +10% critical chance and +10% accuracy. We all know Snips misses a lot, so this is great to get accuracy. Right here, and then while R2-D2 is active, whenever a light side ally scores a critical hit, dispel all debuffs on them. Sometimes I feel like this doesn't work because I do crit hits a lot. We'll have to test that sometime. All right, and the number crunch, I don't think this is for him. That's just, yeah, just for him. All right, we'll save Anakin for last. We'll go to General Kenobi. So he's your wall. So we all know Galactic Legend Kenobi is coming out, so you might as well as relic him to relic 8. He'll probably be my first relic 8 toon. You gotta mod him to be a wall. He's gotta protect the team. So we'll take a look at his stats. So this is a work in progress for me. 82,000 health, 76,000 protection. I used to have his protection over 100,000 with his health at like 70 something, but I switched it around. Speed, everyone could get more speed. Tenacity, I wish that was higher, but he needs to be the wall. So 67% armor. Take a look at his mods. So I've got maxed out health here. I like that 7% defense percentage. Maxed out health here. I like that 9% defense percentage. I do like defense. You know, you could have a lot of health and protection, but if you got no defense, you know, the hits are going to hit harder and you're just going to lose health and protection so much quicker. So I do like defense. Okay, so we'll go here. Maxed out defense. Definitely on Kenobi. Look at that protection, almost 5%. Look at the health, 3%. I like the percentages. They do so much better on Relic. Okay, then you got a maxed out offense because I liked it because it has the protection and the defense. If I up-roll it, I want more protection, I want more defense. Arrow, I got speed. Look at the health. Look at the protection. I like the percentages. I want those to up-roll more. Okay, I wish the health was defense. That'd be great. Percentage as well. And then the potency was tenacity. That'd be great. Okay, and then the triangle, I might find something different because it doesn't really have anything that's going to really help out Kenobi too well. You know, the 18 defense, you know, it's not percentage. You know, I don't need the offense. You know, I don't need the crit chance. I want more health. Tenacity would be great. So I might move that. It's not end game to me. All right. Now we'll go to Jedi Knight Anakin. So to me, he is the most important part of the Padme squad. There's also 2 ways you can mod Jedi Knight Anakin. So high potency is definitely where it needs to be if you run him against certain teams that have a lot of tenacity. So let me go to top meta report for Anakin. So Anakin, they have him modded for crit damage, crit chance. I understand that. I have offense because those are the best mods I have right now. I am farming for crit damage for Chewbacca and for Anakin. They have him for speed on the arrow, crit damage in the triangle, health in the circle, and offense, of course, in the cross. So this deft blade work. Deal physical damage to target enemy with an 80% chance to inflict healing immunity and buff immunity for 2 turns. You know, I want that to hit. So I know it's an 80% chance, but I want to have enough potency to make sure when it does stick, it does. So this is important with going against Kylo Ren unmasked teams. If you cannot land this, you will not win the game. His overpowering assault. This is like a big AoE one hit if you have enough stacks. Deal physical damage to all enemies and grant all allies offense up and critical chance up for 2 turns. So Ahsoka Tano would just be crazy with her critical chance. You know, in each enemy that's critically hit, they grant protection up 10% stacking. So you got to have crit chance as well. That's why the top mid report has them modded for crit chance. Okay, I don't use them as a lead. I don't even know why I maxed that out. Okay, and then you have Righteous Fury. When another ally falls below 50% health or is defeated, Anakin goes crazy and takes a bonus turn, and his next attack deals 100% more damage if all allies were Galactic Republic at the start of battle. If Padme Amidala is an ally, she takes a bonus turn after each of Anakin's bonus turns. That's awesome. I didn't even remember all of that. So R2 better be Galactic Republic. Yes, he is. Okay. Whew. All right. So let's take a look at his stats. So I've got him 67,000 health. That's really good. Respectable 40,000 protection. Speed 268. You know, Anakin's not very fast, so I feel like that's a pretty fast Anakin. Okay, critical damage 192%, potency 70%. So I use Anakin for offense. I do not put Padme on defense at all. So quick little tip, if you're using Padme on defense, pay attention to the other team. Make sure they don't have a really good JKR squad or a really good nest. If that nest is tenacity is 100% higher than the potency on your Jedi Knight Anakin, do not put them on defense. There are nests that are soloing Padme squads. And Anakin is that's the main person they look at. So potency, that nest has to be 170%, and that's very rare. All right. Damage, 8,100. That's why I put offense on him. I know because of that 100% more damage when someone falls. So it's really good hits. I mean, that's almost 16,000 damage. So that's crazy. Crit chance, 80%. I feel like my Anakin does crit a lot at 80%. That's why I definitely have him modded for crit chance. Okay. So we'll take a look at his mods. So offense here with crit chance. Now, of course, I wish that defense, you know, he does need to survive, so I'll take that. I wish it was protection or health percentage. Does have a good speed secondary, 16. We'll go to the left. Maxed out health. I like the crit chance. And look at that potency, almost 7% with a big speed boost. That's a really good mod. So guys, make sure you're farming for these in-game mods. You know, it takes me forever to find these perfect mods. You know, sometimes you can't get all 4 to be perfect. There's some that I have that are perfect, but this one here took me forever to find it. When I found it in the guild, the mod store, oh man, I was so happy. What does Anakin need? He needs crit chance. He needs potency. He needs speed. And 3 out of the 4, so that's great. All right, up top to the diamond. You got maxed out defense. I need Anakin to survive. If he goes down, you go down. So 12 speed, look at the offense, look at the potency, look at the protection. I like percentages, and that potency is amazing. Okay, and then on the square, you've got maxed out offense. You want him to hit like a Mack truck. I want protection. I want him to survive. So protection, he already gets enough health from the Padme lead. Speed, offense, tenacity. All right. Okay, so that was Anakin. And let's see what else we did not talk about. So that's kind of roughly how I mod my Padme team. It really comes down to, Lord Answers, what are you trying to use your Padme team for? That would probably be very helpful. So if you want to start a comment thread, Lord Answers, let us know, what are you having problems with your Padme team? What are you trying to take out with it? I have seen Arnold take out Darth Revens with a High Relic Padme team. I use it for sometimes General Grievous if they don't have Kylo Ren unmasked, but it's mainly, like I said, 9 out of 10 times Kylo Ren unmasked is on defense. So this is a good video here. I hope it's super helpful. Anything else you need help with, comment below. I'm willing to help out as much as I can. I'm doing roster reviews, which is great. I got some more of that coming up. So guys, if you enjoyed it, blast the like button. And until next time, Darth KIMCHI signing out.